ask you, if you're parked facing uphill, what direction do you turn the steering wheel?
Left.
Away from the curb, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll say, what else do you do?
Uh,
Put the car in park.
Then emergency brakes.
And then,
turn off the key.
okay, good. And then they'll tell you pretty much to listen, follow instruction, okay? So we're going to go through the test one time. Yeah, everything that they're going to have you do. So we're going to reverse. And we're going to go that way. Okay, so reverse, straight back.
Stop the brake, right?
Put your foot on the brakes. And you look behind. And go straight back until your mirror gets to the end of the line. When your mirror gets to the end of this parking lot line, like about here, you're going to stop about here. Turn all the way right. And continue to reverse. Look behind though. You got to look behind. Stop about here, put it back in drive. Okay, turn left. And then we're going to make the left turn. This time we're going to make the left turn before this tree. What you did, you made the left turn at the stop sign and you went down the one way. We're not trying to do that. We're going to turn right here before the big tree. Signal left.
Like I stopped there before, then I went.
Yeah, right. But you're going to turn here, right here. Yes.
I don't know what is her instruction.
Turn the wheel. I don't understand either, because this is where they take you. Go ahead.
Yeah, because she said left, then I stopped there.
Yeah.
what do you call that? I followed the arrow.
Yeah. Which was because we practiced this.
Yeah,
and you didn't do this.
Yeah, I forgot this one. I memorized it then.
Then you got too nervous. That's the problem.
Yeah. I memorized.
This guy's walking on the road like he owns the road. Okay, so go to the stop sign. Go ahead, pass them. Make a right at the stop sign. Signal right. It's a popular little Jamaican restaurant. There's always a bunch of people coming. Okay, so you're gonna come to a complete stop here. And look to your left, make sure there's no cars coming, and then go ahead and make your right turn. Okay, so now we're going to go all the way down to the stop sign, and we're going to make a left turn at the stop sign. Top speed 15 miles per hour. Okay, so you put your turn signal on. Really do it? Just gonna back out without looking? Wait.
Cross without looking too.
Yeah. No one looks here. Right, so go to the stop sign, make a left turn, so put your turn signal on.
The good thing, Henry, is something happened, I'd have a video of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to come to a complete stop. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and make a left. Stay close to your right side. And we're going to go straight down here. And we're going to stop about right here. Stop. And reverse. Straight back. Look behind and go straight back. No gas. Just let it roll. Straight back in your lane. It has to be in your lane 100%. And stop. And that's very good. So now we're going to go back and we're going to park in between those cones. So you want to stay close to your right side. The closer to the right, the better. And put on your turn signal to park. So just like I showed you, you're going to stop in your mirror is right before the first cone. Just like that. Signal left, turn all the way to the left, and roll into the space. Okay, straighten your wheel, straighten the wheel, straighten the wheel. And stop. Okay, reverse, straight back. So you're going to go straight back until your mirror is past the last cone. About here, you're going to stop here, turn all the way to the left. Turn left. And continue reversing. Continue to reverse. Look behind. And stop, stop, stop. Remember, you can't go too much because there's cars back here, right? Put it in drive. You're going to go straight up there and do your 3-point turn. Turn right. Let go of the brakes. And then turn. You're going to go straight up there. Go close to your right side. So you can do your 3-point turn. And just like I showed you, remember this big tree here, the first tree, we're going to use this tree as a guide, like about here. You're going to do the 3-point turn. So basically, cars are parked here, cars are parked there. So signal left, turn all the way left. And go. And stop, reverse, all the way to the right, turn the wheel all the way right, all the way until it stops. And stop about there, put it back in drive, signal left, turn all the way left. Now, remember I told you about this speeding up to 20 and stopping? It's not mandatory, but they might do it, so we're going to do it. Speed up to 20 miles per hour. Come on, hit it. Yes, right now. Brace yourself, Gary. You're going to fly coming forward and stop.
This one?
I told you. No, make a right turn. So that is about that's not mandatory, but they might ask you to do that, right? So if they say speed up to 20 and do a sudden stop, you have to be prepared to do that. So now we just go back to where we started, and that's the driving test. So you will have everything so you can actually review it as many times as you need to. So we're just going to go back down there.
Is there anything else you want to say, Henry, before I stop?
Well, let's just go back to the front and park so he has the whole thing, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you put on your turn signal. So, like I said, every time they say make a left turn or make a right turn, you signal. Because if you don't signal, you will get, no, you won't fail, but you will get -4 points for each one. And it can add up. Because you're allowed to get up to 30 negative points. But 31 will fail you, right? So, every time that you don't signal, you lose 4 points.
She will me because it's counterflow, right?
Yeah, because you went down the one way. That's automatic disqualification. Like
I told you that.
Yeah,
Gary.
yeah.
That's why
Stop
he's taking
completely,
on
stop completely.
the roadway so you can know driving.
Yeah. Make a
Because
right.
any driving issues, there's automatic failure.
Yeah. If you drive down the one way, you're done. That's it.
Or if you don't stop, that's an automatic, right?
Yeah. If you don't stop,
Stop sign.
and if you hit the curb, if you drive on the wrong side of the road, all of those things will
Those are
disqualify
the three
you.
things, right?
Well, there's a couple more. If you, I park here, signal left again. When you're doing the 3-point turn, right? If you drive into the parking space like you're trying to park, that will disqualify you. When you're reversing, if you end up on the other side of the road completely, that will also disqualify you. So there's a few things that disqualifies you, and then everything else gets you points. Okay,
Alright.
stop there.
You got that, Gary?
Okay.
You heard what he said, right?
Yeah.
It's on the video too.
Yeah. So
Right, so
put in
that's
park.
everything, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And the test would end now. So it starts here, ends here.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can head back
Alright,
to
so
your
I'm
house.
stopping now.